Once you get back from Workman Ward,
He comes
you're
back,
going
just
to
like I knew he
roll
would.
to the top
The
of the
core
monument
hums in his
right here,
back.
place the
The
core
monument's
in,
calling for
and
him.
then head
Kid
to
does
the
it
middle
again.
left
From the
foundation to
very
build the
decides what
arsenal.
we build next.
So you can see the arsenal right here is the middle option, the middle building to build. So it's a little tricky to click exactly in that spot. If you are a little too high and you click on the forge instead, that's the best way to mess up and build the wrong building. You don't want to build the distillery at this point. So anyway, build the arsenal and head to the Skyway. Right here, once you get close to the Skyway, this line, "Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him," will begin playing. And it's not too hard to do, but you want to make sure that you get to the Skyway before this line finishes. Because if there's no narration playing when you go to level select screen, there will be a narration line uh, sort of telling you where to go next. And that keeps you trapped at the level select screen until the line finishes. So we do what's called a text skip here, where you just make sure that there's a narration line playing when you go to the level select screen, and that prevents the one that keeps you stuck at the level select from playing.
Kid don't know what's out there waiting for
So
him.
do that and go to Melting Pot. So Melting Pot is mostly a timed level. The enemies will
In
spawn
better
in set
days, the melting
waves
pot
that for
was
the most part you
tighter than
can't really
skin on a
speed up with the
squirrel.
weapons you have. First, to get in, you want to do a
Of
few
all the
rolls. Get in between the sort of middle stab weed and the one to the right. You can kind of see where I am now. And you're going to roll through to the left. Roll sort of as though you were going to roll straight off the edge, but then move your mouse so that you end up still on the
has
stairs,
to survive the
like that.
calamity. It had
And
to be
head to the
stabbed
switch at the
weeds.
bottom
He
of the
throws a switch.
stage.
Now what could possibly go wrong?
At this point, you just want to break these stab weeds to get them out of your way.
As it turns
Make
out,
sure you pick up the trip mine.
stuff
That's a secret
kind of
skill that
dangerous
just
when the
places a
cage
mine on
starts
the
lifting
ground,
up the core.
and it blows up a
All
little
kid
bit
can
after
do
an enemy goes over it.
Ship
So
that
now you're going to
stuff
kill a
on
couple
in.
of these boxes, kill the gas fellas that spawn, and just clear out a little more of this rubble.
Not every score's born bad. Some
And now a
springs
bunch of
get
boxes are
some
going to start spawning, and you want to kind of follow along, kill a bunch of them.
take a little while.
If you mess up and you can't get this exact follow this exact pattern, or if you get out, it doesn't really matter. What you want to look out for is right around here. So a few more, stay at the top of the screen, and once these two boxes spawn right there, kill both of them, and then stand right around where the core is in the cage, and a scumbag will drop down in that area. And you're going to place a trip mine right on top of him so that it goes off and kills him. Right there. Now, I placed a mine there for safety. I'll explain what I mean by that in a minute. But you want to roll down to this bottom scumbag at the bottom of the screen now. Wait a couple seconds, then place a mine. And your
Scumbags
goal,
don't take kindly.
yeah, so your goal is to have this middle one spawned by the time the second mine goes off. And what this will do is when the second mine kills the scumbag, you should level up. And the burst of energy around you from when you level up should kill the third scumbag, and that will trigger the next wave. You need to do this pretty much as quickly as possible. How quickly you're able to get this kill and whether you can get the level up at all really depends on how quickly the scumbags decide to spawn. There is a random element to it, but if you just are a little bit patient, you should get it most of the time. So you see, level up, kill that scumbag, and now the friendly gas fellas spawning is indicating that the next wave is happening. At this point, it doesn't matter too much what you do. You can't really speed up these waves with the weapons you have at your disposal. You do want to make sure that you're killing all the enemies. And Along the way, you also want to give them a chance to kill off your friendly units. So, kill these big squirts when they pop up. And here you see all my allied units are dead except for this one squirt, so that's good. So, just gonna mine these squirt spawners. And I like to leave the flame turrets alive until I see that all the allied units are dead, because they're pretty good at hitting your friendly units. And I also like to roll around and pick up the health tonics. You do want to get as much experience as you can in this stage to help set up a level up timing later on in the run. So picking up tonics when you're at full capacity and full health helps just give you a little extra experience. Similarly, you're going to kill as many of these squirts as you can. Then once the gas fellow spawns down here, place a mine to kill him. There's going to be a gas fellow like the foreman that spins around. Put 2 mines down to kill him. And then lure this guy to the bottom of the screen, bottom of the stage. Go and pick up the core, and ideally, you want to have the gas fella right in this area towards the bottom of the stage, and he's going to hit you and knock you up into the air. What you want to do at that point is roll all the way to the barge that is off screen right now. This saves just a little bit of time over waiting for it to reach so that you can roll onto it. So you'll see what this looks like. Get hit up and just roll across to the barge, hit the switch, and that's the end of the level. Certainly don't have to do this damage boost, but it is a small time save, a little optimization that you can work in once you get comfortable with it.